I've got my eye on somebody else, too. Kurt Warner is one of those strong-arm quarterbacks that can make the kind of throws that can dismantle a defense. If he has a little time, we could see some big plays from him.
It looks like we're ready to start. Let's go down to the field for the coin toss.
We will see.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Wilkins boots the opening kickoff.
Freddie Millens caught the ball in the end zone and had a big run out of it. Saying no to the touchback was a risk, Dan, but it paid off.
The Eagles will start this drive at their own 24-yard line. Chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up second down. Wistrom tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Grant Wistrom targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job eliminating any forward progress on that play. That will bring up a 3rd and long. 3rd down and 4 wideouts in the game. Kingston didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Jim Herring gets a little too physical with his man here, as you can see. Way too much. That's a good pass interference call.
The defense had forced a 4th down, Peter, but that will be wiped away with this penalty.
What a costly mistake, Dan.
Now fires this one over the middle, and the reception is made past the markers for a 1st down.
Donovan McNabb plays this one perfectly. There was a defender in the way, but watch where he places this. Right on the money. I guess that was a risky pass technically, but it sure didn't look like one.
Crash goes in motion. Staley takes it across the line of scrimmage and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Deuce Staley stuck close to his blockers, but the play folded quicker than an over-caffeinated origami artist.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
2nd down, 2 tight ends to the right. Staley chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up 3rd down.
It's only a few feet, but you ain't going nowhere.
It's intercepted. Tackled at the 27.
Williams knew the snow might make the ball harder to throw than a frozen turkey, so he was ready and able to pick off the wayward pass.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Rams are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at their own 27-yard line. Falk has his number called on 1st down and gains about 3 yards. 2nd down, 7 yards to go. Falk will get stopped at the line, and that brings up 3rd down.
Marshall Faulk used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face third down.
Third and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
Warner really rifles this pass, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Isaac Bruce does a great job battling against 3 defenders for the pass. And he comes away with it. You can't coach that.
Third and long, and they get the big play to convert. What do you think of that, Peter?
I love it. That's what football is all about, making the big plays when you need to, and you can't coach that.
Edwards gets a piece of this one, but that's all. Incomplete.
Troy Edwards got some of the football there, but he didn't catch all of it. What he really needed was a few more inches of arm back there.
Potential for a quick first down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. It's a good call.
That'll bring up second down. Bruce goes in motion. Warner unloads this one to the left, and it's intercepted. Dragged down at the 32.
Brian Dawkins gets a gust of good luck here as the pass goes off course and right to him. I don't care what they call the win. He'd better write a nice thank you note.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The Eagles were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their 32-yard line. Staley loses one on the play, and that brings up second down.
Tommy Polley not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
That's his second tackle so far. McNabb rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's caught at the 46. Locked down hard at the 49. First down.
James Thrash goes one-on-one downfield and prevails. There's the catch. Great job.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
Great execution.
First down, 2 receivers to the left. Tackled hard at the 49.
Let's not give me anything. Nothing, baby.
Staley gets the call on second down and chews up about 4 on the play.
Just punt it right now and save yourself some pain, man. Win. Listen up. Check switch screen. Check switch screen.
Pinkston bobbles and drops it incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Todd Pinkston looked like he was all over that one, but it just got away somehow. Tough incompletion.
That will bring up fourth down, and what a disappointment. That would have given them the first.
You got to make those plays when they come your way.
Richardson lines up for the punt. Richardson takes the long snap and punts it away. The Rams stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 5-yard line. Faulk will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up second down. Johnson has his number called on second down and will gain close to 6. That will end end the first quarter, and it's still a scoreless game. Third down, just a single receiver on the field. Ball is at the 25. Ball chews up 14 yards, and that will bring up first down. Sack way back at the 20.
Brandon Whiting sailed through, unblocked for the sack. And the O-line couldn't have made it easier if they drew him a map to the quarterback and, packed a lunch for him or something.
The defensive design worked flawlessly, and the refs will spot the ball well behind the original line of scrimmage.
What a way to derail a series from the onside.
Second and long ahead. Grabs the rope right side and picks up 14 on the play.
Kurt Warner makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow. Now that is one confident QB.
A great job to move the ball and get themselves into a third and short situation. This is a critical play for this drive.
Yeah, now, Dan, they can just fall forward and make the play.
Sounds easy, Peter, but we'll see if they can pull it off. Malamalauna goes in motion. Ball has his number called on third down and picks up the first down.
This is just the guy you want in this position. 5'10", 211. This guy fits the mold perfectly. Able to dodge defenders with his slick moves and trick maneuvers. He's also strong enough to take them head on.
Picks up about 2, and that brings up second down. Warner zings it to the right side, and this one is incomplete.
Kurt Warner was really rolling the dice there by throwing into double coverage. They might have picked him off there.
That would have gotten the first, but it's incomplete, and it will be third down. Third down, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Bruce goes in motion. The sack at the 34. Fourth down coming up.
Darwin Walker sacks the quarterback, and they'll lose some big yards on this play. He's put him deep in the hole with that sack. Great job.
That'll be his first sack of the game. Landetta gets ready to punt this away. Landetta gets the snap and punts it away. Westbrook takes it at the 22. Stopped at the 26.
Brian Westbrook got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Eagles could take the lead before halftime as their offense will start at their own 26-yard line. Staley takes it off the toss and picks up a couple.
Deuce Staley traveled in his blocker's wake back there, but the defense really didn't give up much.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Second down, 2 tight ends in the game. McNabb gets all of his arm into this pass, and somehow the receiver holds onto the ball for the first down.
Donovan McNabb made a nice throw there. Got it right past the defender.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution.
Makes the catch on the right sideline and is well past the markers for a first down.
James Thrash has somebody on him on that play, but he gets himself some room and makes the catch. So crucial to have receivers who can prevail in one-on-one matchups like that.
Right at center and picks up a couple.
Deuce Staley stuck close to his blockers, but the play folded quicker than an over-caffeinated origami artist.
Second down from the on. Rips him down in the backfield, and the clock continues to run.
Grant Wistrom drops the quarterback behind the line of scrimmage. Takes him down there, and they'll lose a little on the play. Great job.
They force that one backwards, and that's going to make this third down that much harder.
Yeah, they also make it easier on themselves by wiping out all of the potential short yardage plays they might face.
Third and long. McNabb throws a beauty to the right side, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Todd Pinkston tried to snag that one across the middle, but doesn't happen.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, third is such a crucial down, Dan. And when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Richardson gets the ball and kicks what will be a short one. Stop cold, but it doesn't matter. They have the first down at the 25. That will bring up first down. It looks like we have an injury down on the field, and, well, we'll all hope for the best up here in the booth, and as soon as we hear anything, we'll pass it along to you. Pinkston goes in motion. McNabb throws a bullet here, and the catch is the Eagles take their first time out. Knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
Robert Thomas was in man coverage and played it pretty tight. Tight enough for the incompletion.
That's incomplete, and the defense keeps the points off the board.
Perfectly played. Great call by the defensive coordinator.
Third down coming up. Third down, goal to go. Pinkston goes in motion. McNabb got hit as he threw that one, and that will be an incomplete pass. It'll be fourth down.
Donovan McNabb got knocked just as he was making that pass, and that's why it didn't get to where it was going.
What an opportunity, and they don't make it work. Tell you, if that were a completion, that would have gone into the end zone.
They know it, too. Just look at their expressions.
It'll now be 4th down. They take the lead.
David Akers has his work cut out for him trying to kick in the snow here. Watch this. Oh, he manages to sail it through. Although with this visibility, somebody ought to tell him that.
The field goal puts them in the lead, which is where they wanted to be heading into the locker room.
Let's see if they can build on that slight lead in the second half.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Akers kicks it off. Gross catches it back at the 1. Tackled at the 25.
DeJuan Gross received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
The Rams offense comes out and has an opportunity to tie it before halftime. They'll start at their own 25-yard line. Paul will get the handoff and heads left. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. Second down, 5 yards to go. Call again and gains about 3 yards. And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Eagles with a small lead, 3-0. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
Thanks, Dan. Welcome, everybody, to the halftime update. Let's quickly highlight the key drives so far. The Rams sputtered on offense, to say the least. Their best drive limped the ball 19 yards on 5 plays. Kurt Warner put the wrong kind of end to this drive. He let one get away with the interception. The Eagles did manage to put points on the board, however. They got in a field goal range after the offense effectively moved the ball 49 yards on 10 plays. David Akers gave a dramatic end to the drive by booting it through the uprights from way, way out there. And now here's my vote for the hot-at-the-half player. James Thrash was impressive on the receiving end, and it appears he has no intention of slowing down. I'd watch for him to get the ball even more in the second half and keep up this performance. And that'll do it from the Bristol studios. See you later. Let's go back now to the game with Dan and Peter.
Thanks, Chris, and welcome back, everybody, to Philadelphia. The Rams will receive to start the second half, and this is a tight contest. Currently, they're down 3-0. Now, let's get to the game. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Akers boots the second half kickoff away. This will fly out of the end zone for a touchback. What a kick. The Rams have been locked in a defensive struggle so far. They will start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Cole catches this one and is well past the markers for a first down.
Bobby Taylor sent his man sailing out of bounds, but he was way late. You know, he's like the guy who gets to class 15 minutes after the bell and then starts asking a lot of questions to try to cover it up.
Picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Marshall Faulk was smart to use his blockers there, but the play collapsed pretty fast back there.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were hoping for more.
Simoneau tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete.
Mark Simoneau got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
On second down, they tried for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Third down and 4 wideouts in the game. Warner rifles it out left side, and the reception's made at the 36. Brought down at the 39. Brown was in on the the tackle. It'll be 4th down.
Sheldon Brown made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
They stopped him cold. 4th coming up.
Exactly what this defense needed to do.
Landetta gets ready to punt this away. Landetta takes the snap and punts it away. Westbrook fields the punt at the 19. Dragged down at the 26.
Brian Westbrook didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Eagles bring their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 26-yard line.
Listen up, listen up. Green 37. Check green 37.
Little makes the hit in the backfield at the 24-yard line.
Leonard Little was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up 2nd down. Thomas makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Robert Thomas managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
That play would have set up a manageable 3rd and short.
But instead, they forced the incompletion. That's how the D is supposed to play.
McNabb throws a beauty to the right side, and it's incomplete. Richardson lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Richardson gets the snap and punts it away. Rose fields it at the 36. Tackled at the 38.
DeLon Gross didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Rams offense takes the field, and they will start at their 38-yard line. Cleveland goes in motion. Warner uncorks this to the left sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Oh, yeah, 12-year man out of Wisconsin is his one superb cover guy. He's often ruining would-be catches, getting in the way and disrupting those passes. Just try to throw around him. I dare you.
It in right side and gets past the markers for a 1st down.
Isaac Bruce has 2 guys bookending him on this play, but he still makes the catch. You cannot coach that.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution.
Is out to the left side and chews up about 4 on the play. Second down, just a single receiver on the field. Paul loses about 3, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Mark Salmano targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Peter, he's been lighting up the defensive side of the ball today and getting some nice numbers out of it.
You bet. So far, he's got 5 tackles. Wow, look at those tackles. That's how you play sideline to sideline.
Simon sacks him back at the 49. 4th down coming up. Landetta gets ready to punt this away. Landetta takes the long snap and punts it away. Westbrook there catches it at the 10.
Brian Westbrook decided not to become the spam in a kicking squad sandwich, wisely signaling for the fair catch.
The Eagles have a long field ahead of them and start this drive back at their own 12-yard line. Thrash goes in motion. McNabb puts his arm into this one, and he connects at the 18. Eventually runs out of bounds at the 25. It will be first down.
Well, here's an interesting wideout, 6 feet, 200, and he can make a play when you need him to. He's one of the best in the league, and he's definitely proven he cannot be overlooked.
Sideline and is at the 45, eventually runs out at the 43. That will obviously bring up the first down.
James Thrash showed great drive on that play, making both a catch and a nice run afterwards.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last two passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays.
Mike Martz doesn't agree with the call, and we're going to see the red flag. This is their first challenge of the game, and even if they lose this one, they still have one challenge left.
Keep an eye on him to see if he goes out of bounds here. Watch him and watch the sidelines. Right there. He looks out to me. I think they'll overturn this one.
He likes the call, and you sort of have a feeling that he knew it all along.
Look, Dan, great receiving yards there. That will help your fantasy team.
Smith goes in motion. Staley takes his 10th carry of the game and barely picks up the first down.
Leonard Little let him get a few before he tackled him, enough to get past the markers.
That's his second tackle so far. First down with two tight ends to the right. McNabb throws a beauty to the right side. And it's complete for a first down and a whole lot more.
McNabb threw a perfect pass back there. You know, I had a better shot at it than the defense did, and hey, I'm up here in the booth.
Nice pass, Peter, and he's really lighting up the stat sheet.
Oh, you got it. So far, he's got 125 yards and 1 interception.
Lewis catches it in the flat, and that's good for 6.
Here's an interesting tight end, 7th-year man out of BYU, and a nice skill set, too. Great hands, good speed. This guy is definitely a playmaker.
Staley will get the carry on second down and picks up a couple. Staley will get the carry on third down and converts the third down. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Eagles with a small lead, 3-0. Smith goes in motion. McNabb unloads this to the right sideline, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Travis Fisher gets a little too physical with his man here, as you can see. Way too much. That's a good pass interference call.
Staley catches it in the flat, and he's looking for room. Stopped at the 19. Second down, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. McNabb puts his arm into this one, and it's caught for the score.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Donovan McNabb sends a homing missile to two defenders. No room for error, and no room for errors needed. You can't coach that.
Great effort to get him into the end zone, Peter.
Yeah, that's how to play the game. 110%.
Here's the extra point, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Akers kicks this one away. Gross fields the kickoff at the 1. Tackled at the 24.
DeJuan Gross received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
The Rams have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 24-yard line. Paul will take this one off the toss and maybe picks up one on the play.
Marshall Faulk used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Gotta take what you can get, Dan, but they were really hoping for more.
Warner throws a beauty to the right side, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Isaac Bruce has two guys bookending him on this play, but he still makes the catch. You cannot coach that.
That's another medium-range catch for him. He's really found his niche in there.
Yeah, and unless he starts getting shut down, there's no reason for him to move out of it.
Holt grabs the fastball over the middle and is at the 20. One man to beat. Touchdown!
Torrey Holt really comes to play on this baby. He makes the solid catch and then he takes off. Check it out. Give him an inch and he'll steal every yard he can.
They get the touchdown and are now on the board.
They close the deficit too. Anybody's game right here.
Now the extra point, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready.
Well,
Wilkins rockets this one deep. Westbrook decides to take it out of the end zone. Breaks the tackle. Brought down at the 25.
Brian Westbrook had his mind made up at the beginning of this play. He makes the catch and takes off. A bit of a gamble, but once he gets past the 20, all is forgiven from the special teams coach.
The Eagles have been locked in a defensive struggle so far. They will start this drive at their own 25-yard line. Fumble! The Rams have it.
Leonard Little goes for the ball. Knowing the snow makes it pretty hard to hang on to, and he's able to knock it loose for the fumble. He used the elements to his advantage right there.
Peter, there are many ways you can start a drive, but a turnover is not one of them.
No, definitely not. That was a big-time play.
The Rams want to capitalize on the fumble and will start this drive at the 3-yard line.
Well, they both pass and run are viable, but I wonder if we'll see the quarterback sneak here.
Ball gets the toss and gets the go-ahead touchdown.
This is a nice run here, and when you watch the replay, Dan, check out his field vision. Great job of finding space.
Peter, that will put a touchdown in his stat column.
And that's always nice to have, Dan. So far, he's got 35 yards and 1 touchdown.
Here's the point after, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Wilkins booms a beauty here. Westbrook has this in the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles fumbled the ball away last time. Let's see if they can hold on to it as they start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Ritchie will get the carry on first down and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Bring it down the field left, baby.
Lewis didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Aeneas Williams did a tremendous job guarding against the post pattern there. Pass was incomplete.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Now, uncorks this to the left sideline, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
Billy McMullen had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, third is such a crucial down, Dan. And when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Richardson gets the ball and punts it away. Rose fields the punt at the 42. Tackled at the 43.
DeJuan Gross got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Rams will start a drive with the lead for the first time in this game. They'll begin at their 43-yard line. Wayne tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Check out this run stopper. 6 feet, 237, and a strong presence on the field. This guy knows how to keep an eye on the ball and hone in on it like a heat-seeking missile.
This one will fall incomplete. yards to go. Warner puts his arm into this one, and it's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete. Landetta lines up for the punt. Landetta takes the snap and punts it away. Westbrook gets it at the 17. Tackled at the 21.
Brian Westbrook didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Eagles offense takes the field with time winding down. They'll start at their own 21-yard line. McNabb unloads this to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Adam Archuleta is shadowing very closely, close enough that the pass was incomplete.
Potential for some nice yards, but the defense plays it tough. That will bring up second down. Second down and 4 wideouts in the game. Kingston makes a tough catch and is well past the markers for a first down.
Donovan McNabb sends a homing missile through 2 defenders. No room for error, and no room for errors needed. You can't coach that.
What a pass, and he is generating some great numbers.
Oh, absolutely, Dan. So far, he's got 166 yards and 1 touchdown.
Now, throws a beauty to the right side, and he hits his man for a pickup of 9.
Let's break down the quarterback here. 5th-year man out of Syracuse, and an arm that can make the plays when he needs to. He's a flashy guy running the show here, and he can come up big. Keep an eye on him.
Second down. The clock is stopped at 2 minutes. Bartram goes in motion. Staley takes it off the toss and gets the first down. The clock continues to run. First down, both wideouts to the right. This on a rope, and it's off, incomplete. Thrash didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
James Thrash was open on the edge there, but the completion just doesn't come together.
That may be a bigger incompletion than it looks.
You're right, Dan. A shorter third down is an easier third down.
Instead, they will stay put and have to take another shot. Third down, 1 man back. McNabb really rifles this pass, and the catch is made for the first. The clock continues to tick down.
Kingston plays man-to-man, man-to-man. With 3 defenders, still makes the catch. What a player.
Peter, I'm sure he's happy to bring that one in.
He's struggling a bit there, but this may turn him around.
Rips him down in the backfield. The Eagles take their first time out. Goes in motion. McNabb throws a bullet to the flat, and the reception's made at the 38. The Eagles will take a timeout. That's their second.
Well, check out the passing performance here. Talk about yards.
It's the sack, and that the Eagles take a timeout. That's their final one. Incomplete. They will turn the ball over on downs.
Jeremitrius Butler positions himself perfectly to make a play on the ball here. Textbook. That's how you defend the pass, baby.
They had the right idea there, going for it, trying to put the ball in the end zone, but they couldn't convert.
It was the right time to roll the dice, Dan, but this time the house wins and they turn it over. Man, this game is over. There's no way for the D to stop the clock, and the offense is just going to sit on the ball to win this one.
Warner takes a knee, and the clock will tick down.
A loss of yards here, but they aren't too concerned about that. They just want to keep that clock moving.
Will do it for tonight's game. The Rams come out on top 14-10. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.